Hi, welcome back. Aurum here. Today we will continue our playthrough in Zenless Zone Zero version 2.4 uh, on the Precipice of the Abyss. Yes, that's the title. I forgot. Last time we found out about I mean, technically not the player. I mean, not the character, but the player us. I mean, we know uh, the suspicious guy. What her name again? What his name again? Ninkian. He was in contact with Sarah, but I believe he's not exalted. Exaltis. I think he's similar to Dialin in a sense that something happened to them in the past that are somehow uh, connected to Banyue. Like something happened with Banyue, the whole red eyes thing, the whole Purge unit. I still don't know what happened with Banyue. I don't know what happened with him and why he, like, I don't know, malfunction. I don't know. We don't know yet. But yes, that's all. So I still think that Ning Qian somehow connected to Krampus as well. Maybe, I don't know. Could be just the Exaltis, but maybe. The other thing we found out was that the the sacrifice that was sent, I think it was sent by Sarah, maybe, I don't know, is targeted Dialin and Banyue. I understand Banyue because of the whole talk with Ningqian and Sarah, but what about Dialin? Why Dialin targeted? Is it because of Dialin Pass? I mean, yes, Dialin Pass. We also learned about a little bit about Dialin Pass. The thing is, the Dialin Pass we saw is not. Oh, it's new. Oh, the leg, the leg. I never seen this dialogue before. Anyway, but yeah, the thing we saw the last time was something to do with sacrificing people into the hollow by some this medium thing. Whoever this medium and then whoever this city management, I don't know how this is. Like the whole thing is weird. Like why they did that in the first place? Like where are they? Like can they just move out from whatever they live in? That like come on, the whole thing sacrificing people, it's so weird. I don't understand. Maybe they're part of the cultists, I don't know. But then the Fang, the anti or the one who actually suggests that. So I don't know who is this medium, and there's still so much mystery about the Alien Pass. Not to mention Banyue, I still know nothing about Banyue Pass. In fact, if we learn more about the sibling in this 2.4 so far instead of the banner character, which is interesting. And I don't think we have a agent story for any of those two characters. I think at least if I check this, I don't see this as event, Mecha event. Yeah, this is the just Phaeton story. Not to mention the picture here, basically four of them. Interesting enough. Dialin, Banyue, Shunguang, and Shiwan. So yeah, I don't know about that. What's happening with this whole thing? And not to mention, I kept saying about Yuswan Sifu, where is she? And then yeah, they decided to finally told her, I guess. Not Bele too. The one who told her about this situation with Shunguang is actually another disciple. Not to mention, why did Bele never told about Siyuan situation to Sifu? I don't understand that. Something I hope we get answer, because that doesn't make sense. Why keeping his situation a secret, especially since we saw him with Sarah last patch? I mean, they know more about C1 than us, so why don't trust them with information? I don't know. That's always weird, in my opinion. And also, something that I want to know more, obviously, about the Qingming. how the sword attached to Qingming or choose her. I guess that's something I don't know. Like, does that happen before? Like, does the sister Yushuan sister also chosen by them by the sword, or I don't know? Is it the only way to use the sword? I still don't know. If that sword is cursed, then why it's not sealed? Like, there's so many questions about this sword, and the reason why it's still used. I guess I don't know. Maybe Sun Quan somehow just found like the sword is sealed inside the Yongo Summit, but Shunguang found it, I guess, accidentally, and then it attached to her, something like that. We don't know yet. Probably something like that, I guess, to make sense the situation with her. And last time, before we end up, we actually she gonna cook something for us, and I believe the picture in this is actually that image, the image with her cooking food for dinner, I guess. This one, short one, erase, and yeah, and before we, the last thing we're gonna go talk to the returned disciple after they are king. They search the mine as well. To I don't know why did I forgot why the reason they search the old mining site again after us. We're gonna know for sure. Not right now, actually. Yeah. Anyway, I just started. That's enough yapping for 6 minutes. And yes, it's lag as always. Every time I start the game, it's always rendering something. I don't know what. But if I keep playing, usually it's become normal. Don't forget to turn to 60. I don't know it will affect anything, but to me 30 is enough on normal daily run. It saves battery on my phone and something. And yeah, anyway, the leg before that, actually, before I missed this dialogue again. I never seen this too. So let's talk to Jiao Yao and Xiao Yuan. Hey Xiao Yuan, I started from luminous brains. Okay. Senior Jiao. Okay, that's right. There must know. Yeah, Professor Mayo. Oh, he been doing lately. Even I haven't seen him in a while. What? How? The Mayo literally in front of the headquarters. I mean, okay. Okay, something is in trouble, old buddy. Okay, there's nothing really special. Mayo, officer Mayo. Okay, this is the two character, something Tao, Song Tao, and King Yuan. Oh, so only two of them, huh? How many NPC disciple are they? Anyway, let's talk.
りんちゃん、こうちゃん。二
人ともおかえり。みんな大丈夫だった？それと。
Oh yeah, they're investigating the same thing like we did. Was like in case of we found, also they found something interesting about maybe the flower or the voice or the, I don't know. Speaking of the gate, I just want to tell the gate. Can they just jump over the gate? I don't know. At least it's use some shield that lock, like impenetrable wall. I don't know. Anyway, yeah.
安心しろ。全員無事だよ。
Everyone, so there's more people.
少し手間取ったけど、それなりに成果はあった。
Okay, so what's the trouble?
みんな、本当にお疲れ様。
何？適当感の修行者たるもの、これも責任だ。こうちゃんの方は顔色も良くなったみたいだし、一安心だな。
So they call us junior, which means they joined the Xiwan Temple before us. But so are they more senior than? Technically, they are more junior than Shunguang because Shunguang joined the temple when she was a kid. But then Jubabu said that she is the youngest disciple. So I did say before that this is specifically Sifu, Yushuan's Sifu disciple. So I guess these people here is not Yushuan Sifu disciple, but another master, another Sifu from Yoku Summit. They're probably more than one, obviously. because it doesn't make sense only one master. But yeah, anyway, specifically Yishuan Shifu disciple. That's us and the other flavor character technically. I hope that's what's happening, because the whole thing doesn't make sense if everyone is Yishuan Shifu disciple, then including the NPC. I mean, anyway.
これもみんなのおかげだよ。ところでね、春光がみんなにちゃんとお礼がしたいらしくて。
Yep, dinner.
今夜適当館でちょっとした
Is this the calm before the storm? Let me move my. Okay. Futari, this is more than cool actually.
おお、こうちゃんの手料理か。
うん、別にそんな期待してもらう。
Speaking of cooking, where is Pan Yinhu?
くれたら嬉しいなって。
He was specialized. She was a cook. So I don't think a cook should leave the temple. They should probably still within the temple vicinity. Like, I don't know, in my opinion. Excuse me. Okay.
そうね。せっかくのお誘いなのに申し訳ないんだけど、今夜は
I don't know, gonna
参加できないの。
investigate again.
そうなの？
ああ、勘違いしないでくれ。行きたいのは山々なんだが、君たちがくれた情報のおかげで宮妻の異常にとって鍵と
Oh
なり
yeah,
そうな
okay,
地
so
点が
it's
いくつ
based
か
on
特定できた。
persuasion.
それに
Oh, that's, oh yeah, I
例の
guess
古い人力
Ancient
的な手
Arai.
がかりが見つかってね。航空跡地は今弟子を数人残して警戒に当たらせてる。
Okay.
詳しい状況は師匠にも報告済みだから。
Finally, soon, huh? When is soon? I think she's gonna come at the last minute before the final battle or something. I don't know. I don't know who we're gonna fight though. Are we gonna fight Sarah? I don't think so, but maybe. I think based on the live stream, that possibly we're gonna fight Senior Ye. I mean, Yishuan, C1, yes, C1 for some reason, and then I don't know what happened after that. Or maybe, yeah, we still haven't seen the white hair Shunguang yet, so we don't know. I don't know, at least.
そういうこと。みんなの安全のためにも、見張りは弟子たちで交代しながらやることになったの。他にもおかしなことが起きないか注意しておかないと。けどこうちゃん、生命権の使い手として、あなたに万が一のことがあってはいけないから。師匠が来るま
How
で
did she become the
はよく使う
welder?
けど適当感で持ちこたえてね。
I want to
外の
know
ことは
more.
私たちに
Probably
任せて。
we're gonna know about this in 2.5 actually, instead of 2.4. But I cannot wait to actually learn about this sword.
だから今夜くらいは肩の力を抜いて楽しむといいわ。全部終わったら後で私たちともお祝いしましょう。でも大丈夫。あなたが重荷を感じる必要はないわ。私たちにはみんなそれぞれ守りたいものがある。そのためにもあなたには無事でいてほしいの。あなたを守ることはみんなの未来を守ることでもある。
Why is that?
そんな顔しないで。
Why protecting the future? Is the sword really that important? I don't know.
わかった。
Or is it's actually Shunguang? I don't know.
じゃあ、俺たちと獅子王は交代に行ってくるから、またな。
Oh, Bolion. Not Belion, but Bolion. Bolion. Interesting.
きっと大丈夫だよ、俊子。どんどん状況は良くなってきてる。いい流れなんじゃないかな。うん、そうよね。じゃあそろそろ戻りましょう。さあ。
Oops. I think I mean we saw that Dialin, Banyume as well during the cook, the image. So why Dialin there? I don't know what the point of Dialin. And where are they? When are they have no? Are the other character have some hotel stuff, or they just come back to Wi-Fi Peninsula every single time, every day or something? I don't know. I still don't know the reason why Dialin want to join this search investigation stuff. I mean, probably because of Banyue, but I want a detailed reason from her POV. Anyway, Shunguang take the first step towards Shiban Temple, her back straight and steady, the setting sun casting a long shadow behind her. Okay. Meanwhile, in the unassuming corner, yeah, finally, I just talk about Dialin. Dialin and Zhao are exchanging, yeah, but I think, yeah, intel. Okay, so the reason why she joined the investigation, probably information, I guess, but about what? So it's something. What did Zhao want to know? Is it about Banyue still, or maybe something more? Let's see. Let's hear what she has to say.
ほらダイヤちゃん、サラのことは調べといたよ。
Oh, ini ada orang. Zhao keep intel about Sarah. Interesting. Okay.
フォローの力
Oh,
があった孤児
interesting.
院の
This
出
is a
身
Sarah
だけど、
backstory.
市政が施設を閉鎖させた後、数年は行方不明だったみたい。数ヶ月だけ姿を現したタイミングがあったけど、そこからまたいなくなって。
Which hollow? They just say hollow, but doesn't say the exact location. But how to find?
その次に公の場で観測された時点では、もう三小会の力を借りて活動してたって感じだね。
It's funny they didn't mention the whole thing with. I remember in chapter 2 or chapter 3, the whole Perman. Remember Perman, the small guy from I believe it was Vision Corporation. Sarah technically becomes secretary there secretly. They didn't mention that. Interesting.
数年行方不明だったってとこ気になりますね。それが面白くてね。彼女が再び姿を現してから数ヶ月間、何度もハンドの本部に乗り込んでは、自分は対フォロー行動部の特別調査小隊にいたって言い張って騒ぎを起こしてたんだってね。
Never. What? Okay, this what?
他のメンバーはみんな殉職しちゃったっていうのが彼女の言い分だったみたい。
Okay, what?
でもハンドはそれを突っぱねたの。そんな正体は存在しないし、なんならサラなんて名前も名簿にはないってね。
Does Sarah have different people memory inside her or something?
いわゆる存在しない部隊ってやつですか。クレームの電話を取るたびにその手の噂が聞けないかワクワクしてるんですけどね。まあだいたいこういうのは2つに1つですよ。そもそもが頭のおかしい女の狂言か、部隊の存在が何かしらの不都合で抹消された。
Dylan here giving us possible option that the whole squad is actually a secret, even among the hand. But then, how? This is something we never. I don't. Okay, that's interesting. But I mean, we know nothing about hand or HSO in general. We only know about Section 6, which is the Miyabi squad. We don't know the detail in their whole structure as well. So I guess. Oh, this one new. Why? I don't understand this part. Why some text? I still don't understand why some dialogue is muted. Like, why did they record it like 6 months ago or something? Until, yeah, like I said, they add this dialogue probably, but they changed maybe dialogue. I don't know. I still don't know maybe multiple reason, I guess. Okay, so you just read this, it's just a guess, and I won't dare spread anything like slander against the city administration. Besides, this information doesn't really help us with what we're trying to find out. So yeah, so what we're trying to find out then, Dialin? Is this something to do with Banyue still? Or maybe the flower? I don't know, what?
そうだね。居場所に恵まれなかった人が行くとこまで行って妄想と現実の区別がつかなくなっちゃいました。そんなのよくあるお話だもん。
I feel like the Sarah story gonna end in 2.x, and we're gonna have something more. This Exalt, the whole. So I think I said this before that this whole Exaltis thing. I thought at the beginning this is the main thing, the main character, the main organization. But then I guess no, because we know now the only one overseer, and then Sarah now become the overseer technically, and there's no other thing. So the whole story with Vivian Pass. No, not Vivian. Wait, is it Vivian? I think it is Vivian. The whole thing. They also are Exaltis people, but then I don't. I think there are multiple factions in Exaltis, but we actually I don't know. Actually, the only faction we know are the Sarah one, the one after the Mevorak stuff, the overseer, and also the other one with the Vivian backstory thing, which is it Vivian? I think it's Vivian. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's Vivian. So I think we're more into a territory of the tops. Tops, since we know they have multiple organizations within tops. I think tens of them, right? I think that will be the main focus moving forward. So I still want to know. We need to know. We need to have some opposition from the hollow side too. So I guess Exalt is still there. Maybe we'll different. I don't know. I still don't. There's so many possibility, but at the same time, I feel like Sarah will be in 2.x at the end. So 3.x will be something different. I don't know. Either that or technically our goal is our sensei, Carol Anna. So I believe maybe 2.x about at the end there when the story combined together is we actually become the whole thing with Helios Academy. I think Helios Academy actually interesting. That's actually a plot there. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know about the Sarah stuff again. Yeah, the creator.
始まりの主の方。今ある証拠はどれもザオちゃんたちも知らない何かが
Yes.
あのフォローにあるって言ってる。
The creator. Speaking of the creator, maybe the creator will be the one that will be moving forward from the hollow side. My question is, the Krampus, why did they investigating Sarah and the creator? The last time they did was actually not really. It was Dialin personal request, I guess, about Banyue stuff. So this whole Krampus stuff, we still don't know what their main goal is. Currently, I guess they're investigating Exaltis, but I don't know. We know nothing about the Krampus compliant authority. Not to mention, we still don't know the connection between them and Banyue. Why is he categorized as Krampus? And who is this boss? Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's funny, it's Miasma fluctuation, but we saw in the last two patch, they're mentioning that the hollow, the Lemnian hollow, getting smaller. That's why the new area, just like Times 4 Hill, and now the old mining site. So how is that connected? The hollow becomes smaller, but then there are fluctuation in Miasma. I don't know. Wait. See this? Recovery job. I think I know what's going on here. So the Dialin job was to recover Banyue for some reason. Did he got reprogrammed later? Okay, this is interesting. But why now? Like, Banyue has been around for... And why in specifically since Banyue Shifu Dojo or temple is not located in... Technically, it's not in Wi-Fi Peninsula, so why specifically here? And the only reason Banyue come to Wi-Fi for the first time was because at the time, I think Yusuan Shifu and the rest of the Shuban temple went into meeting in the city. I think the meeting was talking about the whole Wi-Fi Peninsula future actually, because we saw that from internet, I believe. And because of that, she called him, because they know each other, to supervise us, I guess, Pele and Wise, in 2.3, the whole Idarit stuff. But yeah, maybe just the timing for this mission, the alien mission.
それと例の古書にあった人宝だけど、宮妻を鎮める手段として100年以上は遡れる由緒あるものみたいだよ。
So I still think the flower is the Arai, maybe not, but this Arai can suppress miasma. This means miasma already been here. Is miasma unique to Lemnian? But then we never heard about this miasma in 1.x. Not to mention 100 years with S, which means a long time ago. How long does the hollow has been a thing? Actually, we have no idea. They're not really exact timeline yet in the Zenless Zone Zero world, I believe.
陣の中心部に大量のエーテルエネルギーをつぎ込めば宮妻を吸収することができるんだって。
Enter energy.
でもほとんどの人が知らない罠があって封印するエーテリアスが逃げ出さないように陣を開いた人もろとも結界に閉じ込めないといけないんだよね。
Interesting exposition there, Zhao. Basically, someone gonna get trapped inside, and they are probably Senior Yi? Is Senior Yi the one who gonna activate the barrier? For some reason. I mean, Ye Xiuan, I mean, not the other Senior Yi, which is Ye Shunguang.
誰が陣を開く鍵になるにせよ、その人は基本的に生贄ってこと。
Yep, this is basically foreshadowing.
ひょっとしてサラは楊釈炎をその鍵にするつもりでは？彼の両親も過去にあの人口について
They actually say that. Okay. Okay.
知識なら妹さんよりも豊富なはずです。ありえない話じゃないと思うよ。だからこの件、ダイヤちゃんの任務といい感じにくっつけられると思うんだよね。まあ、とっくに気づいてるかもだけど。
Wait a minute. Two bird. What recovery job? I thought it was Banyue. One of the mission probably something to do with Sarah, that she was distrusting. Now the Arai stuff. The first one was the original recovery job. Are you actually recovering the Qingming Sword? I don't think. You're making enemy of Yunku Summit if that's the case. I guess I still don't know what do you mean? Let's just see. It is Banyue. Okay, that's what do you mean. So yeah, it is still Banyue. Banyue become the key, and then when we activate him, he becomes another people and become part of Krampus somehow. I don't know, but then I don't think it's gonna go that way. I don't know. Let's just see. Why Krampus really want Banyue core? This is interesting.
楊春子って子が君のお気に入りなのはザオちゃんのお見通しだからね。 お兄さんが危ない橋を渡らなくて済むかもだし、いいことずくめだと思わない？
I don't think it's gonna go I don't think that it's gonna happen whatever what the plan was. Because I know Shunguang will become white hair and then probably save her brother or something. I don't know, let's see.
いいことずくめだよね、ダイちゃん。私はただコアの回収にあたってはいかなるリスクも看過できないってだけです。
So why Banyue? This whole Banyue stuff still a mystery. We more than a half of the story already, but we still know nothing about Banyue.
そうなんだ。それで何が問題なの？
Oh, destroy?
回収できない場合はその場で処分して。
Why now? My question was.
そういう指示だったもんね。
Banyue has been a thing since more than what, 10 years? 17 years?
まあここ最近はずっと一緒に戦ってたみたいだし、情が移っちゃうのも仕方がないのかな。聞き捨てなりませんね。落ちたら生きてる人間にだってめったに情けをかけないんです。禁断の果実テストをパスしてない殺戮兵器なんて
Forbidden fruit tests are the tests to make sword. Actually, if you pass the forbidden fruit test, that means you're very much fully sentient. Are you saying Banyue is not sentient, fully sentient?
そうだよ。あれは宮妻を制圧するために兵器として作られたんだな。なんて名前で呼ばれててもその本質は変わらない。
So suppress miasma. So okay. So what happened with him?
黒枝の採血痕としてそれは忘れてほしくないな。あくまでこのダイヤリンが情に流されると思ってるんですね。ザオちゃん先輩、ちょっと私を舐めすぎですよ。私はただ宮妻を沈めるってこと自体何らかのカバーストーリーなんじゃないかと思ってるんです。だってそう思いませんか？ラマニアンの宮妻が引き潮みたいになってるなら
Yeah.
どこに引いたんですかって話です。
I feel like it's not suppressing. It's like it's accumulate like a density inside something or somewhere, and then this whole thing with creator possibly the key to whatever happening in this Lemnian Hollow currently.
それに航空跡地で亡くなった人たちの言葉の中に
Name?
とある名前を見つけたんです。ここ最近よく聞くようになった名前が。どうも私たち以上に万学先生の破滅を願ってる誰かさんがいるみたいですよ。
But the old mining site is where the parent of but Banyue was live there, or I think not live, actually just visiting the area a lot, maybe.
ふん？
Yeah, who?
誰？それはですね、内緒です。とにかく呂布の利を得ようとしてるやつを突き止めるまでは万学先生を死なせちゃダメなんです。
Why this obsession with Banyue? I don't understand. And why now? That's actually my biggest question. I think I keep repeating that same question. Why now? It's been 10 years since the event. The last event we know about Banyue existence, because in the 10 years ago he was there in the old mining site, and also 17 years possibly, because there's the person mother that say that if her baby was alive, it could be 17 years right now, which means something happened around 17 years ago in the past. Probably this is the same event that this the Banyue was called the purge unit. I don't think there are multiple. Is there multiple Banyue? Like, why did I don't think they create one? And if they create one, then why don't just they create another? Like, I think who made Banyue? Like someone made intelligent construct, obviously. And who? This is actually important. Maybe we're gonna know more about whoever the creator of this, of Banyue.
その上で私が知りたい真実について彼には選択肢をあげようと思います。嘘や言い訳の余地もない選択肢を。
Okay, I still don't know why the reason, the whole thing. I mean, we saw Dialin pass. I don't think it has anything to do with Banyue. Maybe Banyue was there, so he come to this whole small area that Dialin was in the past, but then the Dialin throw into the hollow. So what's going on? Not long later, Dialin come to the scene after receiving invasion of the fireside gathering. Is it the dinner? As evening fall after flickering. So who have she got invitation? Which means we have her number. Whoever call her. Is it us? Sometimes with something as I understand as well. The whole calling people. Like why we don't call Sifu. That's actually one of the things I said before. The whole thing with Sifu, I don't. That what is weird. Anyway, in Shivan Temple courtyard, the fire burned bright, the smell of food filling the air. Banyue, Dialin, and the others slowly arrive. Shunguang thank you dinner is about to begin. Thank you dinner. The voice secretary we still have no more information from the Banyue perspective, so I want to see from him. Why did you make the table in front of... Okay, interesting. Why Ningqiang here? The suspicious guy is also here. Suspicious. Why you always with Banyue? Is there more disciple that Banyue have beside Ningqiang? We never know. Yeah, why you here? Suspicious guy. Somehow have more perspective from this guy and Dialin more than our character. Our character know nothing about this whole thing. They in the dark. So I should go click. Yeah, let's go check each character that can be checked. Yes, you side character wise. Yeah, you always live in the temple wise. You should go out sometime, brother. Watch out, Banyue. Dialin is suspicious. Why did... Anyway. We're gonna know more. Shunguang, you're gonna... Why you change outfit again? Interesting. Okay. Pretend to take a bite. Okay. To be disappointed. Oh. Chestnut. You want to act like it's your first time? Okay, Iron Face impartial head chef will be ruined. Oh, what the Iron Face impartial head chef? How is it a secret where when the location, the hot pot literally in the middle of the table, everyone can see what you do, what you're doing, but okay. Like, yeah, the hot bottle there, everyone can see what you cooking. Eos? I cannot talk to Eos. Billion? No. They still are not there for the event. Yeah, let's just start it. On a gyro table, warm orange charcoal flame dance in the small top. Flame dance. Charcoal flame dance in the small. Roasting and making fruit and nuts sizzle and crackle. The cozy aroma filled the air as the edge turned into an exciting golden crisp. The aroma of fragrant tea warped from the rustic clay pot while plop charred shogun glistened with amber oil. The plate of meticulously arranged osmanthus cake stand marked with gesture through truthfulness, especially captivating to the eye. And here we go. What? What? Itu banyak ya? Excuse me, something happened. My runny nose strike again. Okay. So yeah, baju ya. Oh, yes, finally, baju perspective. I think. Nani nani?
どうしたの万学先生。
春光のことだ。何やら思い悩んでいるようだ。
Oh, maybe it's not the same. I thought it was something else.
このような宴を設けたということは、覚悟を決めたのであろう。
Okay, so you're saying we're gonna go to the hollow?
とはいえ、こたびの異変はただごとではない。危険が待ち受けていると知りながら、あの子を生かせるのは。
Are you gonna sacrifice yourself, Banyu Sifu?
ゆえに、お主と春光の絆を見込んで頼みがある。どうか。
I don't think this is gonna happen. We saw the cutscene in the live stream of 2.4. She transformed. Her hair turned white. So
もう一回ちゃんと話してみることはできると思う。でもね、万学先生。みんなあの子のことをガラスでできた置物みたいに扱うでしょ。落としちゃいけない、割っちゃいけないって風に。
I think the only reason they did this because of the sword. If the sword is not with her, it should be fine. The problem is the sword, Bele, the sword. Why did the sword there in the first place? The Qingming Sword. It should be banished or at least destroyed. If it's bad, then what? Why? I don't know the reason why. Maybe they cannot. Who created the sword in the first place? Why do swords have such power? Is there scientific explanation for that? Scientific. Okay.
生命権にしたって、私たちにしたって、本当は春光の力になってあげなきゃいけないのに、逆にあの子を縛り付けてるだけに思えてきて。
Well, I mean, if something happened just like the sister, the Yuzuan sister, then who gonna say you're gonna responsible for that, Bele? Yeah, the problem is the sword. If the sword is not there, everything is fine. She can do whatever she wants. No problem. But the sword, unless the curse thing gone, then fine. Become the maybe the curse will be gone, and then that's the reason why she become Void Hunter in the next patch, possibly. Yeah, I think that's probably a good explanation for why she become Void Hunter. Because she can control the sword at full potential or something without sacrifice, without the side effect. What is this sword? I want to know more about the sword.
おやおや、なんだか真面目な場面に出くわしちゃいましたね。
How is Banyue didn't pass forbidden fruit test? He sound very sentient to me. With the voice less in the barb and a half smile that doesn't reach her eyes, Yang got into the conversation.
万学先生、ちょっと 興味があるので伺っても？かつて宮妻に飲まれていく大勢を取るに足らないと判断したアルゴリズムが今さらその生き残りである春光ちゃんを気にかけるようになったのはどういうロジックですか？
Something happened. We're gonna know more about Banyue finally.
おっと、まだご存知ないんでしたっけ？では、ド派手にご紹介しちゃいますね。
Top
こち
secret.
らの万
See?
学先生。
My question is, who
バー
created
ユニット
him?
ゼロはかつてトップスが宮妻を
You said type
鎮圧するため
0.
に作り上げ
Is
た
there type
秘密
1,
兵器
type
です。
2, type 3? My question is, basically, said is type 0, he was a prototype or something. Who created him and why? I mean, it's surprising me as well, that's the reason why, but, I mean, so why did they want the core back? I don't know.
では、一番効率的な鎮圧とは？そう。何もかも見境なくぶっ壊しちゃうことですね。こうして無害な善人の仮面をつける前は、トップスが運用できる最も致命的で無慈悲な掃除屋でした。
I mean, if Top were the one who do that, then you should probably have some problem with Tops instead of... If, basically, Banyue is a gun. The one who's wrong is not the gun, but the people holding the gun. Anyway, continue. Moving on.
とある任務でヘマをしたので、トップスは彼をフォローへ廃棄したんですが、どこぞのおせっかいが
what is
襲
this
撃しちゃった
mission?
上に
Watch
余
it
計
mission.
な入れ知恵をしたみたいで。
Okay.
爪を隠して社会に溶け込んじゃったんですね。人々はそんな彼を信じ、
I feel like
心ある
I know what's going to
仲間
happen.
として使ってくれました。
So Dialin
こ
gonna
こでは
witness
いい
this
お
hard.
話だと思いますよね。
Basically, Banyue gonna sacrifice himself willingly. And instead of getting the core into Krampus, they decided to just rebuild him again, and then he become part of the Krampus. But I don't know about the memory. Will he remember the whole thing? We will see. I think that's what's gonna happen. And it would change his Dialin's mind. Maybe the other from Krampus, I guess. Who is this boss, I guess, and Zhao as well.
にもかかわらず、10年前に航空跡地を大量の宮妻が襲った時、彼は自分を受け入れてくれ
This
た
is
人たちに対して
so
何もしませんでした。
this is the information that
救えたかもしれない
Dialin was
人たちの
given
中には
from Zhao.
春光ちゃんのご両親も
The whole
含まれます。
true thing. The true with quotation mark which mean they actually more to the story than this Dialin say here. And we're gonna probably learn from Banyue himself. Hopefully.
修道院に当時の生存者を探しに行った時、万学先生に対する態度がみんなおかしかったのはそういうわけです。
Yes. Yeah, let's ask him.
万学先生、そのダイアリンが言ってることは。
Will we talking? Does the other listen? Because Ningqian was here, is here. He probably have a grudge against Banyue as well. For the same reason, possibly.
我が輩は今もこの背に過去を追っている。消えることなど決してない。
消えないのは過去だけですか？あの時人々に手を差し伸べられなかったのは、あんたのアルゴリズムがそれを合理的だと判断したからですよね。
Logic. What the logic?
いかなる代償を払っても宮妻を鎮圧せよ。それは今でもあんたのコアに絶対的な指令として君臨したままなんじゃ。
Speaking of absolute order, we remember about the other character with absolute order, another intelligent construct from a Seed Agent story, which is Seed actually, is the original Seed. So is something happen like that happen here as well?
そうやって善人ぶってるのもこれまでの業から目をそらすためじゃないって 言い切れますか？
What this the alien talking is what do you call it again? It's leading to some direction, and I know what direction is supposed to be. I wanna hear the truth. Banyue, say something.
だんまりが一番嫌いなんですよね。後悔から食材の念に駆られた人を問い詰めてるつもりだったんですが、禁断の果実テストをパスできなかった機会に独り言をぶつけてるだけだったのかもしれません。あ、いたいた、万学先生。古いかまどがちっとも言うこと聞いてくれなくて。
This also is a bane of my existence.
いいな。行こう。
I need to more information from Banyue himself. We're gonna get that,
安
but
心してください。春光ちゃんにはチクったりしませんよ。とんでもないことになるのが目に見えてますから。
if you tell her,
本当はそうす
she
べきなん
will
ですよね。
not forgive him. That's probably what's gonna happen, obviously.
黒枝としてはパージユニットゼロが持ってるとあるものが欲しいんです。そのためにはこのまま彼をいい感じに孤立さ
Why you
せて
tell me this?
鍵になっても
So
らうのが
our player,
一番
me as a player, I know what happened, but Bele here doesn't know what the key? What key? What Campus want something from Banyue? I think Bele have no idea about this as well. And you just tell that in front of Bele for some reason. Yeah, key? Question mark? Key?
鍵？
Kagi?
はい、鍵です。例の陣法を起動して宮妻を封じ込めるには陣の中心部に絶えずエーテルエネルギーを供給し続ける必要があります。
Oh, really this?
その
Okay.
点、彼はおあつらえ向きだと思いませんか？もともと兵器として作られただけあって化け物じみたエネルギーを内蔵してます。
I don't think it's gonna happen though. I still think Senior Ye the one who gonna do this somehow. I don't know. I feel like something else gonna happen, but yes, I believe something. Banyue gonna sacrifice himself, but I don't think. I don't know. Let's just see.
まあ、今はちょっとあれですけど。
Yeah, why are you telling me all of this? Exactly why?
まさか
Why now?
先生の罪悪感を煽るためにわざわざ私たちの前
Yes,
であん
guilt
な
trip.
話をしたの？
This is the leading
あの人の両親は
question. I
黒
mean,
枝の計画に
explanation.
利用するために
Guilt trip Banyue.
両親はともかく心があるかどうかはこれから彼自身がはっきりさせてくれますよ。私は前に言いましたね。真実を確かめたいって。
I mean, then how can you explain that why Banyue saving Senior Ye? I mean, what sibling? Is it because the order? There's so many questions. This true, since the true is still in quotation mark here, so there's something more basically.
黒枝の採血官として真実を明るみに引きずり出すのが私の仕事ですから。
And I don't think so. Here's the thing.
偽られていようと
Use one Sifu trust Banyue.
どんな手を
That's a big
使って
hint.
も
Which means, I mean, this one have this foresight ability. We know that. So, yeah. Maybe the reason why she sent Banyue to help us while she was away actually already been planned. And I think we're gonna see him. I mean, see her. This one at the end probably. So we'll see.
それがこの世の地獄みたいな真実だったとしても居心地のいい泥の中で溺れてるよりはずっとマシです。
You're talking to yourself, dear. You're gonna know the truth, Yalin. I think something more hidden that even Krampus have no idea about. I possibly, hopefully. Yeah, but it's your true, the true, exactly.
そうかもしれないけどでもダイアリン こ数日あんた自身が見たこと、聞いたことはどうなるの？
Yeah, exactly.
あんた以外の人が明ら
It's
かに
agenda.
真実を伝えてる
How do you know this is the truth?
それがねじ曲げられたものじゃない保証はどこにもないんだよ。
You're not there, so you heard this information from someone else.
そうでしょ。これが真実だったらいいなっていう誰かの片棒を
Yeah,
かざされて、あ
propaganda.
んた自身は遠回りさせられてるかもしんないんだから。
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, really, thank you.
やれやれ。ハイトーン
How do you know?
説教垂れようなんて
This is interesting, right?
思い上がってたかもしれませんね。
Python, so much mystery hidden, nobody know. But I feel like maybe the tops, every single person higher up knew about Python. They just don't think they are a threat or something. I feel like Python is not secret anymore. The whole thing, Shunguang we did in the 1.x, is not very. I mean, this makes sense. Like information can be easy traced in today in technology using hack and such. So yeah, makes sense.
ひとまず彼については心配しなくていいですよ。最終的な評価が終わるまでは現状維持でいきますから。ここでは依然万学先生のままです。
Okay, I mean, why now? That's actually one other question. Why now? It's been 10 years since they found the old mining site. Why now? That's actually why I think Melly asked that as well. No, that's different actually. The thing that she said, why now, is something different. Where was it? I don't. Yeah, but why now? This is different when I said now, because what I think, when I said now is this exact now, as in today, not 10 years ago, or between that time frame. Yes, I should probably talk to Zenless about her own situation first. Tell you sorter. Okay, you actually the same model as what her name? Let me check. Can we transform? Oh, we cannot. Qingming is the one I'm thinking. Cannot talk to anybody else. Ninkian, you listen all of this? You suspicious guy. If one would die, probably you somehow because you're NPC. Anyway.
Shunko, どうしたの？お腹空いちゃった？もう少しだけ待っててよね。ねえシュンコ、この集まりを開いたのはさ、もうシュンコの中でこうしようって何かが決まったからだったりするの？やっぱり分かっちゃった？
Well, it's actually Banyuyan. Anyway.
本当はちゃんと話すつもりだったんだ。前に約束したもんね。でも昨日の夜、みんなが寝た後、扉の隙間にこんなのがあったの。
Okay. Yep, this is the goal. I mean, always very obvious. I think I think it's not really, it's not this thing. We as a player already saw this because when he talked with Sarah, especially the thing he talked about, spiriting connection between Shunguang. My biggest question is this Qingming Sword. Why did the sword connected to Shunguang in the first place? I want to know about that. Will we ever get that story? Oh, hopefully we will. I really want to know. Damn. Who is the creator? I want to know.
始まりの主を呼び出すことができれば、僕の悲願はようやく叶うだろう。
And I think he was being deceived by Sarah anyway. I think Sarah said something about something else to Ninkian, the suspicious disciple. So yeah, wonder what's gonna happen to you, Senior. Are you playable or not? Actually, yes. Actually, I thought since you have different form, you have become playable model, but I don't know. Now I wasn't sure.
どんな代償を払うことになろうとも、必ず君を自由にしてみせる。
So why did you message? Is it you who want the message or someone else? I don't know. Is this really from me? Yeah, exactly.
本当に釈円さんから？それとも誰かが
I mean, it could be him, but I don't know. Maybe actually no, it could be someone else. There's one Shunguang to actually go chase the sister. I mean the brother, because it's require her or something for this whole ritual. Maybe.
とみはお兄ちゃんの書いた字に見えるよ。けど、ちょっとした癖がなかったり。
Oh, exactly. Okay.
それに書いてあることだって。
Yeah, exactly. This is suspicious. Like I said, someone else. Oh, actually, yeah, I want her to present to whatever happened in this whole ritual.
春光の方から英飛地区にいるって言ったわけでもないのに、急に手紙が来るなんて変だし。それに妹思いの釈円さんなら、わざわざ
Yeah, he's not gonna tell you exactly.
送ってきたりしないと思う。やっぱ変だよ。
Inkian?
私を誘い出したいんだろう
Yes.
けど、生命圏とのつながりはそう簡単に断ち切れるものじゃない。
I want, yes, what is this
私が一番よ
bone?
くわかってるもの。
How did you bond with Qingming Sword in the first place? I want to know. I keep repeating this multiple times because this is a big plot. I want to know. So, yeah.
でも、お兄ちゃんは私が生命圏に選ばれたとき、
Okay.
まだ代償を知らなかったお兄ちゃんは、
How did? Why is the sword even there in the Yonko Summit? Why didn't it's? So I guess from this saying here, I think she not accidentally encounter the sword. The sword just become the most prized possession by Yonko Summit, and whoever chosen by the sword will become a leader in the future or something. But then, what the point? Who designed the sword and why? Why even sword exists? Is Yonko Summit evil? Anyway.
私の頭をくしゃくしゃに撫でながら、春光はすごいな。これからは兄さんにも頼らせてくれって。きっと私が雲岳山っていう新しい家に認められて居場所ができたことが嬉しかったんだよね。それからお兄ちゃんは生命圏の裏にあるものや代々の剣士たちが迎えた運命を知ってしまったけど、釈円さん、それを知ってショックだったろうね。
Why the sword exists? That's my biggest question. One of my, there are a lot of questions actually. I have a lot of questions with this whole thing. Not just the sword, but the whole Dialin stuff. Especially 2.4. Not just 2.x in general, 2.x, yes, the whole 2.x. With this Lemnian Hollow Miasma.
お父さんとお母さんがもう帰ってこないって分かった時だって、私の前では涙を見せなかったお兄ちゃんが、あの日だけはこらえられなかった。目を赤くしながら、きっと方法はある、見つけてみせるって。それは私に言ってるみたいで、自分に言い聞かせてる風にも感じたわ。
Why Uncle Summit have this sword in the first place? Like, why? Just seal the sword somewhere hidden nobody could ever found if this is a bad thing. Like, come on. I only want to know about this sword history. Like, Why? This is I don't know. Until I get this answer, I want. Anyway, just continue.
だからその方法を見つけることがお兄ちゃんの執念になった。
Oh, forbidden technique.
生命権の対象を自分に移すために私や師匠に内緒で禁術を試したりなんかして。
I think the reason why the sword chose her specifically because of her unique ability. Just like Siwan, whose hair color turn black, whatever that power he has. Like she also have the same thing, and that possibly could alleviate, could dismiss whatever the curse the sword has. That's why the sword chose her. Hopefully, that's the conclusion. Because she will become a Fate Hunter, so possibly. I mean, a strong character, in the lore, not gameplay. I don't know about her gameplay yet.
自分に移す？幸い師匠がすぐ気づいてくれたからよかったけど、あの人が本気で怒るところを初めて見たよ。禁術に触れたからじゃない。
Actually, I want to know why the sword even there. The more I think about it, like, I want to talk to Shifu about the sword. Hopefully, she gonna explain about the Qingming Sword and the reason why it's still in Yuko Summit.
でも罰を言いつけたりはしなかったんだ。ひとしきり怒ってため息をついた後、お兄ちゃんの肩を叩いただけ。師匠は誰かが犠牲になる痛みも残された人の苦しみも知ってるから。
Yeah, for someone like Ishu and Shifu who know about what's gonna happen, should probably prevent the sword to ever do the same stuff again. Why did this whole Yakasami thing is suspicious until it got explained? I hopefully we got explanation. The whole sword thing is, I don't know. It's weird.
その後、お兄ちゃんは師匠に約束した。私のために自分を追い詰めたり、後戻りのできない道を行ったりしないって。
Until he found the creator that Sarah keep mentioning.
生命権の玄関はね、師匠が先代を亡くした後に心血を注いで作り上げたものなの。ちゃんと修行して封印を強固なものにすれば、私も普通。
Why even Shifu? I mean, I know Shifu did this, but my biggest question is why even let the sword become born to Shunguang in the first place? That's my biggest question. I don't know. I don't know. I keep saying this, but yeah.
玄関が守ってくれてても、お兄ちゃんと師匠はずっと気遣ってくれた。この封印の一つ一つが師匠の痛みとお兄ちゃんの恐れを思い出させてくれる。
One more information about the sword. Why did the sword still in Yuko Summit in the first place? Why it's born to you, Shunguang? Why nobody? If they know the effect, they should seal it away. So many questions. I cannot raise my mind the more I think about this, because this is dumb. This whole thing prevented simply by sealing the sword in the first place. But they did. Somehow it just end up with her. Why? I don't know. I need to know why. Until they give me actual explanation, I will keep hating this whole situation because it doesn't make sense. How did it end up with her in the first place? Why did Yokosummit have the sword still? And anyway.
だからこそ今回は私行かなきゃ。冷静に考えればわかるよ。あの時でさえお兄ちゃんは誰かを犠牲にするんじゃなくて自分で生命権の代償を一身に受けようとした。 そんなお兄ちゃんが始まりの主に願えるなんて信じられない。きっと別の目的があると思ってる。
I mean, it's still sacrificing himself, but you know.
私も釈園さんが裏切るはずなんてないって信じてる。
The whole sword stuff is stupid.
でも、もし違ったらって思わずにはいられないのも本当。
So to be honest, if the sword born to Shunguang by accident, like I think before, then that makes sense. It can be helped, I guess. But if the sword is actually being given or whatever to, I don't know, that's stupid. Yeah, if it's accident, I will take that explanation as well. Because, I mean, it's accident. You can't do anything about that, but still, why they didn't seal the sword in the first place? Maybe they sealed the sword, it just somehow Sun Guang found it an accident, and like I said before, exactly like that, or I don't know, let's see. Hopefully that's what happened, because if that's what happened, I will accept that. If not, though, I need an actual good explanation.
罠でもいい。たとえこの先が片道切符だって、お兄ちゃんを一人にはできない。そばにいてあげなきゃ。すごくわがままを言ってるし、危ないことも分かってるけど、どうしてかな。あなたの前だといつもみたいにしっかりしなきゃって気を張らなくてもいい気がしちゃって。
Okay, I'm still thinking about the sword, by the way. So yeah, maybe they actually explained the sword before. It's just that I forgot. Maybe Yishuan Shifu actually explained that. I'm gonna check the wiki, I guess, after I finish this 2.4 story, just to make sure if they actually explain the sword, or the sword just appear when it found the successor or something like that. I don't know, and it cannot be sealed, something like that. Then that makes sense. So yeah, I need to this. Anyway, let's continue the story.
私は自分で選んだ道を背負うべきものをちゃんと背負いながら歩きたい。だからもう私のことは止められないと思って、お願い。
By the way, I just realized
一緒にするのを手伝ってくれない？
when they talking here, the other people literally over there listening to whatever she said. So what do you mean by hide it? Who? How? Who? You just say that in front of everyone, technically. Unless we're moving to the room. Oh, this one no voice. Just like when I called myself an acting disciple, I just went along with it unnaturally and hide my identity from everyone. Well, the problem is, Sun Guang, you talking about this whole thing in front of the table. Everyone heard what you said. Should be, if this is 3D, I mean, this is 3D, but if this is so Zen Zero use this form of dialogue conversation face to face, right? Unlike the other Hoyo game where they use actual background, like you have different multiple angle camera when they talk. If they use that here, that the other actually near Sun Guang and Bele currently, or they somewhere else, like inside the room, for example. Sure.
止めたりなんてしないよ。私がここにいるのは春光と一緒に立ち向かってあげたいからだもん。危ない先にあるのは罠でも希望でも、春光が信頼してくれた仲間として、プロ棋士として一緒にこの道の先を見届けさせて。
When you become playable, Belle, you should be able to fight inside Hollow, because the other proxy who can do that, Idari.
どうしよう。すっごく辛い話をしてるはずなのに、胸があったかくて涙が出てきちゃいそう。
Okay.
うんうん。涙は釈園さんに会えた時に取っとこう。今夜はみんなでワイワイやるってことで。うん。じゃあ私料理が出来上がったか見てくるわ。みんなには食べてほしいものが山ほどあるんだから。
See, they're talking here. Everyone over there. They should able to hear every single conversation here. Everyone can hear everyone unless they're talking in silent. Like since they don't use 3D multiple camera when they talk, I wasn't sure what happened during dialogue. Did anybody hear or not? That's so many questions. Unlike other, like in novel, you know, right? In a lot in novel style. This is basically novel style dialogue, not novel. You know what I'm talking about, right? In their game called novel style game. What do you call it again? Visual novel. In the visual novel, the character actually talk in sprite and then the attacks. So during that conversation, we doesn't know the surrounding area. Something like that happened here in JJJ as well. Not in 3D span, so we don't know who listen or who not. Like we're just assuming nobody listen until they say so. Anyway, can we talk to anyone else before we take a seat? Oh, Dialin, we can talk to you. Oh, final evaluation. Comparing the past, I never ended every again this judgment. It's because you need to know what kind of burden you start and really caring about your mission. All I can tell you is the mission and my judgment won't harm your interest or Shunguang. After all, true only destroy what isn't worth trusting. And from the ruin, that's where real growth can spoil. Okay. If I tell you all this, then what will grow? I will know you have to ask about me, or rather you still trust me. Well then, trust, blah blah blah. Not a different spot. I mean, I know what happened gonna see. I mean, he gonna become part of Krampus at the end. We just know, we just doesn't know how yet. But I guess enough with we only given enough hint to know what's actually gonna happen. Okay, I not talk with the other question I can about your judgment. Oh, it's the same. Oh, la 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 la. Well, you have the same. Doesn't matter. The choice is exactly the same dialogue anyway. Linkian, you are actually the one that the most suspicious yet. We know you haven't told. Huh. But as a player, I knew it. Our character doesn't though. You kept mentioning having a lettering. I thought this is. I saw this before. Ews, no. Anyway, you have something to talk? Oh, you are. I want to know the truth from your version, Banyue. The acquisition and crawl past of Salem Bay, they come flooding back like a tidal wave. The part when she spoke at Salem Bay, I took as a mountain. Your Excellence. What? You seem hesitant. Are those words the human? So God, please speak freely. All you have to say, I will bear it all. And one me who will trust, it trust is mercy could never pick up. Well, I'm on the way. I believe that right now. Your word carry great weight. You have my thanks. Hearing you say that, I have no regret. The feast is set to start. May this night bring peace to us all. I have no regrets. Are you gonna sacrifice yourself? Why did Senior, Yusuf and Sifu send you here? Specifically you. I want to know. Anyway, let's just do the sit. We can start it now. Yeah, let's do this. Is something gonna happen mid. Yeah. This is the scene we saw.
獅子にイヤス、それと万学先生にはお礼を言わなきゃ。私一人じゃ手に負えない。
Eos? What did Eos
手
do?
伝ってくれてありがとう。
Why Belle? Okay.
ダイアリー、これ食べてみてちょうだい。蜂蜜を多めにしてみたのよ。あなたの好みの甘さになってるんじゃないかなと思って。
Okay. I don't know. They are like honey.
私が甘党だと見抜くなんてやりますね。お気遣いに感謝します。
It's a bun.
あれ、お獅子くん、お手手が油まみれになってますよ。ご自分をカラッとあげちゃうつもりですか？
Wait, how did the bamboo eat? I just realized that. Did they eat? I thought they recharged.
ほら、火の粉が跳ねたら、外はカリカリ、中はふわふわな獅子肉団子になっちゃいますよ。おっと失礼。ここにはもう一人獅子がいたんでしたね。
Anyway, you don't have mouth, Anyway. Are you're not gonna eat as well? Okay, I just realized that.
万学先生にはチャーシューマンを作ってみたよ。脂っこいのは苦手って聞いたから。
How do you eat, Anyway?
真似してチンピを加えたタレに漬け込んでみたんだ。口に合うといいんだけど。
Where? Okay.
よく火が通っており申し分ない。
I still don't know the intelligent construct how they work.
まあ、どれもいたって普通の家庭料理だけど。
春光先生は謙虚だな。
Suspicious.
なんだか子供の頃を思い出す懐かしい味だよ。この腕前なら店を開いてもやってけるだろう。
What do you mean? Childhood suspicious guy?
春光の手料理で体の芯まで温まったよ。元気がみなぎってきた。
I think Ningguang will come into play regarding this Banyue stuff. I mean, obviously. So did Dialin know about Ningqian, or maybe he just so much of an NPC that nobody think he was something else?
ああ、こんなごちそうは久々だな。
Really? When was the last time we have a feast? I don't remember.
春光ちゃん、さっきはお鍋の底を焦がしかけてバタバタしてたのに、ずいぶん順応が早いですね。ダイアリー、それは言わない約束だったわよね。ほほん、あれは古いかまどの勝手がわからなかったの。火加減がコロコロ変わって大変だったんだから。万学先生がいてくれて助かったわ。さて、みんな火のそばに集まってることだし、このまま少しおしゃべりでもしない？おしゃべりは大好きですよ。せっかくなら何かテーマを決めませんか？
Let's chat about the past.
テーマね。じゃあこうしましょう。最近あった恥ずかしいこととか面白かったことを一人ずつ話していくの。
The hearth crackle and flicker with flame, laughter, tribal teasing, and clang of dish and cup are woven together into a rare chorus of carefree buzz. The tie string in everyone's heart loosened without notice, heavily secret, momentary chased away by the warmth. Time seemed to stretch in the glow of a fire, glowing quietly in its simple purity, until, as the laughter slowly faded, they looked up and realized stars have filled the sky.
みんな見て、なんだか星がさっきより明るくない？
How many hollow stars are there? It's like the moon.
思い出すなあ。お兄ちゃんと風姉さんたちで雲岳山の裏に集まってテントを飛ばしたことがあったの。風がすごかったせいで全然火がつかなくて。
Okay.
私、途中で転倒なんてどうでもよくなっちゃったから草の上で寝転んだのよね。そしたら転倒よりもずっと眩しい星たちが目の前に広がってた。一緒に寝転んだお兄ちゃんが 店頭より星に願いを託そうかなんて言って
A wishing
あの時の
star.
私はなんて願い
Wish
事を
upon
したんだ
a
った
star.
かなこうやって頭を空っぽにして星を眺めながらただおしゃべりする
A
そんな時
calm
間
before the
ずいぶん久しぶりな気がする
storm.
わ
Everyone listened calmly with the crackle of flame and only sound breaking the silence. They are flame? They are fire flame? Fireplace? I don't. Is it the hot pot? What? Why crackling sound? Meanwhile, the Qingming Sword chest shimmered almost imperceptibly under the starlight. What's that supposed to mean? Shimmer? Where is the sword even? I don't see the sword. I mean the sheath of the sword. Choose such cruel thing. Once made, they are like stone cast into unlike ripple, forcing you forward as they spread. Looking back, those ripples already turned into a tidal wave. There's no turning back now. What are you talking about, Mikian? Mumbling incoherent fragment word under his breath. Oh, that's it. Now, the final arc, I guess, after this, which is the last part. That was fast. Nothing. Let's do what we need to. It's time. Are you guys actually gonna go right now into the hollow? Middle of the night? About Balion. Talk to optional. Talk to. Just speak with everyone. Some more. The only two character are. But the optional one actually Shunguang. So let's talk to her first. There's so much fun being with everyone. Tonight I'm definitely gonna have sweet dream. Oh, we're actually gonna save. So tomorrow we're gonna go to Hollow. See you in our dream. Wait, why is that an optional chat? Simple dream. Are we actually gonna? Are you saying you're gonna go to the Hollow tonight and then we're not gonna see you in the morning or something like that? Anyway, what you gonna? Why daily? Okay, let's see. Finally, some peace and quiet. No endless customer complaint. No paperwork. No urgent message, and none of those voice. Wait, you can hear the voice as well, the dead voice outside of Hollow. We still have no idea how you survived the whole thing, the whole throwing into the Hollow stuff. There's so many mystery here. And why they don't have a agent story now that I think about it. So this whole thing feels interesting. Just sitting here looking at the fire, gazing at the star, listening to chatter. Chilling like this, yeah, not bad at all. The expression had an unusual calmness, seemed like the perfect moment to ask those questions. Okay, what is it? Would you like to being a cost? Why do you still like being a cost? Okay, is that a question she normally dodge? I never asked this question because it's fun watching people get tongue-tied when I fire back. Okay, and because when talking to a living person, no matter what I say, I always get a response. Makes sense. I mean, depend on the people, I guess. It could be an agreement and have to say, or even a dumbler follow-up question. But whatever it is, it's at least some kind of response. Unlike in the Hollow, where so in Hollow, yeah, she can only hear the dead in the Hollow. Unlike in the Hollow, where you can only listen, endlessly listening to those voices of the dead. Why you have this unique ability? That's actually my biggest question. We know now Yidari. I mean, we still actually don't know. We assume because of her not infection, her ethereal stuff. She have unique eyes because of that, and we know Seed something to do with Helios Academy, just like us. So what about the alien? Why is she able to see? Maybe I mean we saw what happened, I guess, because she was thrown into a hollow, but that everyone do that. So why her? There's need to be more detailed explanation for why is she able to hear the dead. inside a hollow. Listening to their basement, listening to their resentment, they regret their plea, but they feel unable to truly respond to anything or accept any true response. No matter how much you say what you say, it's just like a stone falling into a deep well, not even an echo can be heard. That feeling, after a while, makes you wonder if you become part of the silence too. Alright, it's getting late and cold, time to go home. So everyone actually go home every single time. Then they just call and come to Wi-Fi. How long it is from Wi-Fi? When the first time we went to Wi-Fi, we used a ship. Although it was far away, but then you can actually go through land. I guess makes sense. And why don't I think we talked about that before actually. I don't why we choose airship instead of land. Something happened through land area, I believe at the time. I don't remember. Finally, got some peace and quiet. But it's about to end. Tomorrow we're gonna have another troublesome day, huh? I mean, yeah, tomorrow we're gonna go to Hollow and actually see what this Arai stuff, the creator stuff, is. And we actually sleeping. Can we talk again? Let's check. Yes, we can. Sweet dream. Oh, yeah, it's the same question. So, how important this sweet dream is? Why? I don't think you need to tell this multiple times. Is used. Yeah, look at her. The ribbon, the hair and the tail and everything is still flowing, unlike any other character. Why you still have so much flowing animation? And the alien here, I mean, it's flow, but it's not as flowy as Shunguang. Anyway, let's just sleep. Can we talk to you? Suspicious guy? Anyway, we cannot. So yeah, I guess we sleep first, and morning something weird gonna happen. The heavy gathering and soft best smooth away the edge of the sword, heavy, sharp, and unsettling sound. Your inner turmoil gradually subdue, letting you sink into a peaceful darkness woven for silent companionship by the heart. In a tranquil moment, protected by the lingering warmth of companionship, you drift into a deep, dreamless sleep. Oh yeah, speaking about sleep, last time we saw a POV of Yidari for some reason. We specifically asked, is there any explanation for that? I don't remember. Did they get explained? I don't. Maybe they did, but I forgot why we able to see the Yidari POV thing, the water, the drowning thing. I forgot about that. Why we able to see Yidari stuff? Like, why eyes in the first place? I forgot about that whole thing. I just reminded of that because this talk here about dream. I think it's the dream actually. We're actually walking and then we have vision of the drowned Yidari. I don't remember why. Did they ever explain that? I don't remember as well. Anyway, far off, yeah, sibling. I mean, brother. I mean, senior. Yeah. C1 having wait for awkward a while, find himself lost in confusion. Wait for what? Waiting for who?
僕をここに呼んだのはあの陣を起動するためではなかったのですか
I mean, I think it was very obvious.
ええ。これ以上あなたを試してもしょうがないもの。
I
あな
see.
たには私と共に始まりの主のもとへ赴いてもらうわ。陣の
Maybe
起動
Banyue was always been the plan from the
やって
beginning.
もらいましょう。
The whole Nikian stuff as well with Sarah.
陣法は確かなものとなり始まりの主がいる場所も明らかとなった今召喚をためらう理由もないと思います
What is this creator stuff?
焦ってはダメよ。
And the whole Sarah with HSO and hand thing, what is that supposed to mean? That's out of nowhere.
私だけで芽吹くわけ
I mean,
で
that's
はない
probably foreshadowing something for the future, obviously, the hint
土を破る
that Sarah
べき時を
connected to
見極め
whatever HSO in the future, in the past, the secret of the secret. group, maybe. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. You can see that offer, okay.
もう少しだけ待ちましょう。始まりの主がお
Okay,
選びになった
chosen.
鍵。その
Wait
全
a
て
minute.
が揃うまで。
Are Shunguang the one who become the key of for some reason? That's the only way to separate Qingming with her. That's a thought. That's another possibility. Sarah tilted her head slightly as if listening to whisper carried by the wind, or perhaps savoring the urgency in Yuan's voice. The corner of her lip curved upward, her smile laced with anticipation and cold calculation. Okay, I think it's Shunguang. Why I feel like it's Shunguang the one who became a key for some reason. And the one who sent the letter actually Sarah, I mean possibly Ningqian and Sarah as well. I don't think, actually no, I don't think Ningqian, I think it's Sarah. Because she want her to be a key. So that's why he personate the letter thing. Because the only one who know about the reason yes, she want to do this with Sarah, with the exaltis or Sarah. Sarah know that he want to separate the Qingming Sword with the sister. So I guess Sarah the one who sent the letter. This was very obvious. I don't think anybody else know about that. Even Ningqian. I don't think Ningqian know about. Maybe actually I don't know. Oh, a commotion outside. The Sifu finally come back. Where's his Sifu? Chufufo and Pan Yin who also missing the entire time. Oh, what the thing is still there. That's weird. Look at that. It colliding with the NPC. What is this? Why is still here? Look at this. What is this? They didn't remove. What? Look at. Why still here? Did the model, the glitch or something? I mean, not the NPC. This two was here. This thing. Why it's still here? Anyway, ignore that abnormality. Let's go talk. Oh no, everyone. Oh no, this is Sung Tao. So they come back. Something happened. Emergency. Okay, it is. What's going on?
ソンタオ先輩、一体何があったの？すぐ手当てするわね。
いや、俺のことは後でいい。まず聞いてくれ。夕べの深夜、航空跡地で宮妻がいきなり吹き出したんだ。現場にいた弟子たちが囚われてしまった。
It as I planned. It as Sarah planned. Anyway, yeah. Why the whole thing? Yeah, maybe the reason why they need to remove Yuswan Sifu from the story because she's too strong. But I still don't understand the whole logic behind leaving people outside the story when they're supposed to be here. Technically, this is the temple they were in, but for some reason the timing, I don't know. Yeah. Sifu stop, Sifu dash, whatever. I don't care. Even I don't think Sifu exists now. What? Who is Sifu? Sifu? Never heard of that. We are the Sifu.
そうだね。すぐ出発した方がいいかも。
And as usual, Rele, I mean Wise, the sideline protagonist.
任された。イアスをそちらに向かわせよう。万学先生とダイアリーには僕から伝えておくよ。
Sure.
くれぐれも忘れてはダメだぞ。
Oh yeah, foreshadowing.
春光の状況は少し特殊だということ。
Yep, something gonna happen with the sword.
大丈夫よ、アキラ。ピンとはちゃん
I
と
forgot
約束してた
that he was called Akira in Japan.
それに忘れないで。私は結構強いのよ。
Yeah, foreshadowing. You're gonna use the sword. I know it. We seen the live stream. I got spoiled. Here's the thing. Should should I watch the live stream? Because the Vivi sometimes spoil thing. I mean, it's not in the same order. So here's the thing. Unlike other Hoyo game, specifically unlike Genshin, basically, Star Rail and Zenless, the Vivi is fully everything on the main quest, I think. But in Genshin, sometimes the event also show up in the, most of the time in the Vivi. So somehow it can camouflage the whole thing, like, oh, this is probably main story, or this is event, or this character quest, or something like that. So it's kind of hard to disappear compared to Zenless and Star Rail Vivi, the version promotional video, the trailer. So yeah, I don't know. Should I keep watching the trailer? So I only start watching this trailer stuff after I start recording. By the way, I usually never watch live stream because I like play it blind, but because of I'm making this recording, I decided to making the live stream reaction video as well, even though it's not really that much reaction anyway.
こういう時くらい頼れる姉弟子っぽいことをさせてよね。
Foreshadowing. Okay. Before you step out, how Dialin already come here? She's so fast. Another new though. What more new? That Sensei is not here. I mean Shifu. Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, I knew it. That's what I have. When I said Shifu, they actually Banyo is Shifu. Anyway, yes. Yeah. I think she the one. Yeah, I think she said that it's time. I remember that it's not in the dialogue, but in the dialogue balloon that pop up when you close to character. And I believe Banyue say something. It's time. It's the peace time is over. He's gonna do something. So basically, he entered the hollow, I guess. Whatever he want to try. Wait, did he listen to the whole conversation about the key and Arai stuff? I mean, it's pretty much possible because they talk in close proximity the whole time in near the table area.
だね。まさか昨日ダイアリーに言われたことのせいで全部一人で背負おうとしてるんじゃ。ついでにネイケンさんもいなくなっちゃいました。
Aha.
こんなタイミングで宮妻の異変が起きたのはちょっとできすぎです。二人が失踪したことでますます私の推測は確信に変わりましたよ。
Same, Dylan. I mean, I don't know about you, but I already have before even they reveal Ninkian connection with whatever he is connected with. I already have suspicion. The moment I saw him on screen back then in part 1, did I say something? Part 2, I believe. Part 1 is not the hollow area. Anyway.
推測？ダイアリー、また何か見つけたの？覚えてます？私が航空跡地の旧住区で亡くなった人たちの声から知ってる名前を聞いたって話。
Wait a minute. Are you? No, I don't think. Wait, did Dial never? I thought the one who told it was Zhao. The one that Dialin told. Familiar name. Oh no, maybe this is the one that Dialin talked about with us on during the swing section in part 4. I think that's what happened, yeah.
その名前がネイケンさんだったんですよ。
So Ninkian is not the actual name. It's a dead, his brother who died.
ネイケンさん？あの時被災した人たちの中に彼の身内もいたの？
Or he used the fake name. Maybe.
ええ。
Oh, sister. Oh yeah, I remember Ninkian talking about sister. I think.
ちょっと待って、見殺し
Oh yeah. No,
どういうこと？
I don't think. Yeah, is Banyue actually turned away? We don't know about that. We still need to ask Banyue about this. Maybe Sunggwa actually know what happened. She was in the area at the time.
おっと、我らがプロ騎士さん。
See, I think she not gonna angry. Obviously, she not gonna angry. It was very obvious, like I said. In fact, they possibly she probably know more than us. Maybe, I don't know. I think she's still young, so I don't know actually. You tell Sugong about what you did all those years ago. What do you say?
ネイケンさんがそういう身の上を隠して万学先生の道場に入ったのも彼に近づくためだったのかもしれませんね。
Yes.
朝一で報告書を受け取りましたが、私たちと会う以前にサラと接触してたことも割れました。手がかりが途切れそうになるたび、彼のいる場で都合よくつながっていったのもそういうことです。
You found out that now or before? Why you not tell us when he was literally with us last night? Like, why you do this now? I don't know. I mean, a good person will probably gonna say this when he actually there during the whole feasting last night. Unless you discover this today in the morning, somehow the timing. Anyway.
まあ、サラのことですから。 大方ネイケンさんが抱いている憎しみにかこつけて
So yeah, he's not exaltist, he's just part of the thing in the past with Banyue.
三商会の残党に出会い、古い書物の存在を知り、謎めいた人望が見つかる。一見すると自然な成り行きに見えますけど。
Although Zhao was the one who orchestrated the whole meeting. It's not? I remember I say something about Zhao. I mean, Zhao say something about the plan. Maybe it's another thing. The retrieving core with Banyue was Zhao's plan. But this the other stuff with Sarah, the other thing anyway. This morning, see? Oh yeah. Wait, the one who becomes sacrifice Ninkian? King Nian? Ninkian, yes. The one who become the key? Now there's another possibility. So we have 4 possibility now. Yisuan, Xiwan, Shunguang, Banyue, and now Ninkian. I mean, I said before that if anyone will die, it's probably Ninkian because he has an NPC model, so maybe it's not gonna happen. But maybe no. I think I know the plan. Ninkian was gonna go do this stuff with Ki, but then Banyue rescue him, and instead he was the one who became the Ki. I don't know. Let's see. Speaking of revenge, Shunguang, so what your take on the whole thing with Banyue? You never say anything, by the way. I think you never say anything, right? Yeah, after... Yeah, we tell what happened about the thing. But then Shunguang never say anything about Banyue either. We don't get an answer from him or her. Weird. Okay.
その可能性が一番高いですね。過去に因縁のある人間まで使って今回の異変に万学先生を巻き込みたかった。その心はあの人望を彼に起動させたいからでしょう。
What? Okay, but huh? What about the Holidari stuff in 2.3? Maybe that's the reason. Oh no, the reason Banyue here in the first place was because of us. Maybe just coincidence, the timing. Okay.
じゃあ私が受け取ったあの紙切れも。
The what? The letter? Wait, I don't think the letter have anything to do with Banyue. Huh? The letter is very specific. It's about the sister. I mean, the brother and the sword and the stuff. Why? What that has anything to do with Banyue?
万学先生が春光たちに感じてる罪悪感を利用してってことだよね。釈円さんが陣を起動するのを春光のためにも万学先生はきっと阻止しようとするはず。
Are you saying we told Banyue about the letter as well? Wait. No. No. I misunderstand. The one who wrote the letter is Banyue. That's what implying here. Right? But why you say lead him into a trap? Does a step up to set exploit Banyu Shifu will toward Obzula to keep. She tried to keep her safe and stop. And how did Banyue know about the key as well, the RI? I mean, I assume he listening to the say what we said because like I said, they are close proximity together in the whole dinner stuff, but they never actually confirmed that. Now they did, I guess. They do. I mean, yeah. Wait, I'm saying I still don't know. Is the note actually made by Banyue or someone else? Huh.
今思うと人宝を起動するために鍵がいるっていう話はサラが書物に後から加えたものだったのかもしれません。
Wait, it's all about Banyue the whole time? What? I thought it was about Shunguang. What? I missed something here. Okay. Huh? Banyue? Hello? Are you the one who actually being told in the story right now? I mean, you are the main character, like the lead, but I assume it always been about the sibling. Huh?
鍵、つまり莫大なエーテルエネルギーとそれによって展開する陣が吸収する宮妻にはどちらも行き先がある気がしてならないんです。
I mean, like I said before, it accumulates somewhere or into someone. That's what I said about this whole absorbing miasma stuff.
ラマニアンホロー内の宮妻に観測された現象を私たちがなんて形容してたか思い出してください。引き潮ですよ。まるでどこか一箇所に集まってくみたいじゃないですか。
Wait, are you saying Banyue? The one who... Oh, this is one voice. And that voice in a hollow, we still don't know why only Banyue and I could hear it. Yes, I don't know that. I mean, I know that. So, why? But it's clear that that voice been trying to use my memory to plant doubt in my mind. So what exactly is hiding behind that voice trying to influence me and Banyue? Said on Sarah action, it most likely that the miasma and our power is or will be directed for a special purpose. You as well, Dialin?
例えば、そう、降臨する始まりの主とか。
So the creator need a body, I guess. I think. Is that what she mean?
としたら、昔はどうだったかはともかく、あの人痘はもう誰かを救うためのものじゃなくて、始まりの主の降臨に備えてエネルギーを集める手段になっちゃったんだね。
So what happened in the past with this Arise? Who is this creator? Is this a sealed? Something that was sealed long time ago or something? Like hundreds of years. Technology was different back then.
ねえケンさんがどこまで知った上で手伝ってたかは分かりませんけどね。いいように利用されちゃったことには変わりないかなと。
This is exposition, by the way. They don't have time to actually do exposition about some part of the story that were not explained before. Still no explanation about the Qingming, though. I think it's probably 2.5.
私、あの時航空跡地で会ったことはほとんど
Oh, finally you have. I was waiting for your response about Banyue.
万学先生に代わってそれを許す権利もないけど
Yeah, you don't remember exactly. That's why my guess.
本物だったって思う。
Yeah. So something is not fully uncovered yet. The whole story, we don't know the whole full picture yet.
つまり春光ちゃんは万学先生を咎めるつもりはない、そう決めたってことですか？
We're gonna help him. Probably that's what he's gonna say.
もうとっくに決まってたの。10年
Will
前
the hollow step in the
故
bridge?
郷と外の世界をつなぐ橋を渡ったあの時に
Okay.
混乱の中、私とお兄ちゃんを抱えて
Yeah, I remember you saying this before.
静かで大きな影。
That was actually. I mean, this was Banyue, obviously. Oh yeah, you never actually. Yeah, you never. You did say that you don't know who the one who helped you. I mean, I saw the thing with the parent and Banyue, so obviously I knew it was him, the one who helped the sibling lead the hollow.
絶望の中でたった一つの救いだった山のように頼もしい人。あれは
Yep.
万学先生だったんだから。春光、思い出してたの？うん。万学先生はそんなこと一言も言わなかった
I
けど。
mean, I thought it was very obvious, but yeah,
生誕
exactly.
の後私たち兄弟の面倒を見てくれたのもそうだし、雲岳さんっていう新しい家を紹介してくれた時も
Yep.
いつだってあの人がいたから。あの人がどんな過去を背負っていようと、どれほど冷酷な生まれの掟に従ってきたとしても、この恩がなくなっちゃうほどじゃない。そして今、罪悪感があの人をもう一度
I don't know if you guys can hear. There's something outside really loud right now.
私、お兄ちゃんと万学先生、どっちにも無事に帰ってきてほしい。
Okay, and that's why you transform into White Shunguang, who able to control the sword permanently or something.
生命権の継承者らしい気概がようやく見れましたね。そこまで覚悟を決めてるってんなら、とやかく。
What do you mean, successor? I still want to know how Qingming Sword choose Shunguang. That will depend on that answer, whether I will like or not this whole story with Shunguang. I need to know the past. And we're probably gonna have that information, hopefully, in 2.5, if not 2.4.
あんたのお兄さんとねえケイさんのバカが取り返しのつかないことをしでかす前に。
Yeah. I know this. Like I said, the sacrifice stuff is not gonna happen because the Shunguang turning white for some reason, but we will see. I know you. What? I actually don't really listening to the question very.
ダイアリンってやっぱなんだかんだいい人だよね。
ああ、もううるさいですね。行くんですか？行かないんですか？
What about the boss? What about Zhao? The effort by you to make last night and never thought the answer I would come so soon. So simple. Using true whisper by the dead to expose the lie of the living, that is the standard by which I enact judgment. But this time, I want to use the word of the dead to give the truth to the... What are you saying? Okay, I mean, I know, basically, since you're able to hear the people, the dead people, you can see if someone is lying or not of that action. If someone is a killer, for example, then the victim, you can hear whatever the victim said, so you cannot, the killer cannot lie. But this time, she gonna use the word of the dead to give a truth to the living. So whose word? But let's do prepare first, because if you look at the time, it's already 2 hours. So this final. So I guess I did say before that we're gonna go to the hollow 4 times, but instead it's 3 times. Because usually for chapter we actually saw, for sub-chapter we go to the hollow each time, but this last one we just do the dinner. And I don't think I'm gonna go see the journey, just in case the visual image that will, you know, spoil thing. So let's just go notification, nothing new as expected. Anyway, that's all for part 5. I think the finale will be tomorrow. My questions still stand. The whole Qingming thing, I'm curious, depending on the answer of this pass between the sword and Shunguang. Story either good excuse, good reason, or a dumb reason. Are we gonna see? The other stuff, well, they explain it themselves. The whole thing about Banyue is not as deep as I thought. I still want to know his POV too, Banyue POV, the whole thing in the past. I mean, so the thing in the past and the alien, I think that. So I assume I remember the alien stuff that Zhao said. I guess it's not her past. That was the Banyue technically. So the alien is just listening to the truth. So it's not her past is actually the one, the hollow stuff, the one that's throwing to the hollow. But that's too short. I need more information about her as well. Yeah, this whole story we actually know a little about the character, unlike last time, like the whole alien history or her character. I guess not really. Actually, his character is very obvious. But yes, and especially Banyue, we know I want to see Banyue POV on this whole thing in the past as well. I hope you're gonna see that next time. I mean, next patch, not next patch, next video, the final of 2.4 possibly. About the Qingming one, I think that could be 2.5. I can wait for that. Sure. Anyway, yeah, that's all for this video, part 5. Until next time, bye.